What's up, fam? What's going on? Welcome back to Tarot Astro with the Noble Magus, and we're gonna do the follow-up, finish-up rather, of the new moon readings, and this is for Taurus, and then I got Aries coming up next. All right, so I want to thank everybody for rocking with the channel, and thank all my subscribers, all the visitors. And thank you guys for your likes, shares, comments, subscribes, all your inquiries into the email. And you know what I should be really appreciative of? Which I am, but I don't ever say it. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever say it. I don't ever mention it. But I'm really thankful for the clients, the people that actually, that hit me up, on a regular. Quite a few of you. So I want to thank y'all too. Some of y'all, I believe most of y'all are subscribers, you know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, I'm gonna have to start acknowledging my clients, no disrespect, but it just, I don't know, my oversight, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, just not looking at it, not thinking of it in that manner, Everybody, true enough, you may be a subscriber, that's true. But if you've been hitting me up, bi-weekly, monthly, 2-3 times a month, I gotta make a mention of that, you know what I'm saying? So, shit, no disrespect at all, just, like I say, oversight, not actually looking at it in that fashion, but shit, it's there, y'all there. So by all means, accept my gratitude, you know what I'm saying? So let's get on into this, fam. For the visitors, make sure you check the description box for the Western and Vedic astrology charts. And if you have any questions or anything, you need any type of assistance with spiritual protection, please feel free to hit me up in the email. And make a note that I do not do love spells. People I get that shit a lot. Fuck that. I don't do no fucking love spells. Got my own reasons why. And I just don't believe in fucking with nobody's free will. That's some bullshit. You fuck with my free will, you never mind. But that just ain't something that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So to each his own. Everybody got their own boat that that they float. So that ain't mine. All right. But we always want to make mention of the Most High Almighty. The Almighty Creator. That divine force. There's so many names. Especially the ancient names that we could go into. Anu, Allah, Alat, Yehuda. It's just so many names. It depends on the geography that you're talking about, the chronology that you're talking about, you know what I'm saying? The body of people, the language, and then you got linguistics, it's a whole lot to that. So if you ain't put no time into those things, you kind of just surface level with it, So, but we want to always make mention of what everybody know to be, the Most High Almighty, whatever other name you may choose or use for yourself, that's all well and good. But, just to make sure that we, conveying that authority, into this whole demonstration, you know what I'm saying? So, with that, we always want to acknowledge the archangels, the angels of El, you know what I'm saying? And the angels and the ascended masters and our divine spirit guides, and our ancient mothers and fathers and also our noble and divine ancestors, So we want to make acknowledgement of all those forces and beings that take part in your divine path and assistance in your existence. You know what I'm saying? So very necessary. Almost very necessary. So Always want to put that out there first and foremost. All right. So let's get on into this. This is for Taurus, and I've just been running down a few little side notes, prior to the reading, based on the new moon itself and how we each and every one of us interact with it. You know what I'm saying? We all got different sun signs and different placements, obviously, and with each sign, with each 10-degree increment, decadence, you got those things that make you special. You know what I'm saying? So, and dealing with the positives, that's all well and good. But then, every sign has its negatives too. So, new moon time is like a time to try to take a look at those negatives and those perspectives and focus and see where you can either correct, introspect, and just basically overall take inventory on what it is. You know what I'm saying? Take inventory on what it is that you may be lacking in or even weak in. You know what I mean? So, over here we ain't ashamed or afraid to get our hands dirty, our spiritual hands, to enhance who we are. You know what I'm saying? We transparent and clear with all that. So it's really just a monthly invitation to get your shit together by the universe. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing to take advantage of it. All right? Because you really don't prosper, you really don't grow if you don't do it from the inside out. Unless you into that showboat type shit, and if you are, that's you. That's cool. It's just that I'm not. I ain't into the showboat, and I'm for the work. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna shine, you're gonna shine from the inside out. Not from the outside in. I don't really, personally, just don't really flow with that type of demonstration. But Taurus, right off the rip, famo, you are very grounded and you deal with a lot of values, self-definition, self-worth, your inner core values, you know what I'm saying? All the way down to inventory of your belongings and personal resources and shit, So at this time, you'd be compelled to take this time to take a good look at your finances. If you're not already doing that, if you're not already planning a budget or, looking over your, finances, you may want to put a budget together and take a deeper look at how it affects your love life, how it affects your family life. You know what I mean? So, like if you got kids, how's your finances holding up, and everything that touches your life, the people and, all the stuff that you may have going on. You may want to, establish some date nights and, things like that concerning your love life. You want to maybe establish some date nights and maybe some special romantic trips, you know what I'm saying? Some special outings with the kids, with the children. Anything that can help to deepen your spiritual and emotional depth, not only with yourself, but with your significant other, if you have one, you know what I mean? So it would be wise right now, Taurus, to explore those things, because you're not far from them anyway. You're real grounded, and you got that real earthy energy where you like your comfort, you like, things the way you like them, and you're security motivated, you're security driven. So the things that bring you security is the things that's, most on your mind, and that just makes sense. So I'm just bringing this out to you to, to take a look at that, See how it's hitting for you right now. Is it hitting? You know what I mean? So let's get on into the reading and see what's what, and see what the etheric realm is putting out. You know, what's the best information that we could possibly get for Taurus right now? That'll be to Taurus's greatest and most best, you know, highest good. So let's explore that and come up with some positive solutions. Because if you're not creating solutions, you'll just be stuck with problems. And you don't want to let problems linger, because them motherfuckers will turn into statues and won't go nowhere. So you always want to breathe life and put legs on new ideas. Follow and flow with your intuition, because that will keep you moving, you know. Running water stays fresh. Nobody want no drink of no stale ass water. Alright, so let's check it. Alright, so like somebody looking over in your yard and refusing to take inventory of their own shit right off the top. Somebody counting your pockets, Taurus. Pocket watchers. Yeah, motherfuckers ain't paying attention to they shit. They all in your business. That a bitch. Okay, so we have 2 majors. We got Temperance, which is Sagittarius, Jupiter, you know. Let's see, we got Judgment, and Judgment is Moon energy, Pluto, Scorpio, Cancer, it's fire. All right, and we got the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is all the air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And then we got the 10 of Pentacles, and that's Capricorn. No, that's Virgo, my bad. Virgo Taurus to be exact. Okay, Venus energy. All right, so, yeah. Well, we know off the top that the 10 of Pentacles is dealing with generational wealth, building, things that have been left to you, things that you are working towards to build, to leave legacy with, you know what I'm saying? Legacy material, you know what I'm saying? And this is something that you put a lot of hard work into. You may not even see it complete in your lifetime. You know, it may be completed with, you know, through your bloodline, through your blood lineage, you know? Those that come up behind you that pick up the, you know, pick up the concept, the mantle, the idea, the, you know, come behind you and actually pick up the work, you know, pick up that vision and roll with it, run with it, you know, and finish up the process and you know, in their function with it, in their handling it, you know, they leave it for the next generation. You can see, you know, 3-4 generations on the card right here with pets. You know what I'm saying? So this is a damn good work. This is something that's very rewarding. So, and while you working on this, Taurus, you got some nosy motherfuckers in the mix. All in your fucking business. Trying to make mountains out of molehills and shit. With your, with what you doing, you know. They would take their ass on and, you know, go put the work in on their own shit. They probably had 10 of Pentacles too. But instead, they rather fuck with your shit And knowing they out of order, you know, knowing they out of order, knowing some kind of way they doing some type of wrong, you know, they trying to refuse judgment, they trying to avoid being judged, you know, they probably guilty as all hell, but don't want to accept, you know, their own bullshit, right? So, meanwhile, the overall energy of the reading is balance, harmony, you know. This is proof of the work that you didn't put in to get where you are so far, right? You done already done a certain amount of work that's worthy to be mentioned, you know. And then you got up under this, you got Justice and the Empress up under there, all right. So I would say that you all right. You know what I'm saying? Just based on what I'm feeling, just off this one too. Yeah. So yeah, Taurus, you in a pretty good spot. You've been doing the work. So like, what is it to say? You know, when a motherfucker doing the work, they simply doing the work. You can't hate on them. Well, you can, but that make you out to be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? You know, a flying monkey riding on a donkey and shit, you know? So I'm sure, you know, you've probably made a few enemies while you fucking with this here, you know. You done made a few enemies. You got people watching you. You got people clocking you, trying to count your bread. You know, they ain't help knead no dough. They ain't help grow no wheat. You know, they ain't help to process the flour or none of that shit. But these motherfuckers probably think they entitled to your shit, you know, just because they know you, or, you know, for whatever dumbass reason in their own little cat ass brains, you know, they probably just figure, oh, well, you know, I'm going to get me some of that. Or whatever it is you're working on, I don't know. But you know, and you know your story. And if this ain't your story, you know, there's plenty of other readings on this channel. And then you got the whole YouTube land full of readers, you know, wonderful readers, awesome ass readers, male and female, that you can, you know, check out too. So, you know, it ain't just limited to Tarot Astro, that's for damn sure. There's a whole lot of great ass readers out here. You know, funny as hell, serious as hell, solid, you know. So, yeah, based on what I'm getting here though, Taurus, it's like you know, you're doing your work. It probably ain't been easy. You probably make that shit look easy. But, you know, when you're gifted and you're called, you know, when it's your fucking place and your path to do some shit, it's gonna look easy. But then when you try to, you know, fit your feet in them size motherfucking 13 and a halves and shit, you know, that shit ain't easy, you know. So you know, you can from this type of, you know, instance, I can see you making a few enemies, you know, understanding their like shallow values and, you know, misconceptions and shit. On that standpoint, I can see how they can feel the way they feel. That's because they ain't looking at it with a full frontal view. You know, they just coming half-ass with it. You know, especially if there ain't no judgment to be accepted. Like, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to accept what is. Well, you know, you can't control the universe, and this shit gonna come through regardless on that ass. So that part, Taurus, I wouldn't even worry about. You stick to the work. You stick to your function and what you producing, what you making, right? And not even this, though this is important. How you carry yourself, how you master yourself and display yourself is equally and really even more important. Because without this, there's no integrity. Without this, there's no respect. You know, you just another motherfucker out here money grubbing, you know, trying to get all they can, with no morale, no morals and shit. You know, you just, as long as you look good type of shit. You know what I mean? Fuck how you flow on the inside. You know, fuck your character. As long as you can be fly and, you know, put on the show, that's all that matters, you know. But this is proof that you ain't about all that. You know, this is proof that you give a fuck about what's on the inside. And you know, this is simply how you calling it. You know, you operating in multi-dimensions. You know, you got your foot in the water. You got your foot in the water. You got your foot on the land. You know, in a 3D perspective, you understand the multiple inward, upward, and outer dimensions of things. You got your heart balance. You know, you don't overthink nothing. You real grounded. You real solid in your heart and your spirit. You know. And you got that warm, inviting sun in the background, you know, because that's your path of enlightenment. You on your way, you know. You're doing the work, you know. So you can't argue with a motherfucker when they flowing like that, straight up. Only a fool would even try to hate you. Real shit. Only a fool would even try to hate you. So we're going to get some clarity on what we can pull up out of here. Let's see what really time it is. Right? So let's check it. Let's clarify the 10 of Pentacles for Taurus. Two of Cups. Okay, so this is something that you have chosen, that you are emotionally connected to. Also, too, from a wealth perspective, you know, this is a choice that you've made, that you sticking to it. You know. This is something that you stick into. Whatever it is that you then formulated in your mind, whatever it is that you're focusing on to build, and then you know it's protected. You know, you got both the cobras, you know, on both sides. You know, watching things. So you got spirit involved. So this is not just some shit that you then fixed yourself to do. This is some spiritual shit that you involved in. And if you know anything, you know, if you know what I know, with these cobras being representative of having your back, you know, while you were seeing, you better leave motherfucker alone, because you will get fucked up. So this could also be too an emotional tie, you know, where this person watching you could be looking at you in this manner, or this could also be somebody that you romantically involved in, you know, but not in, but with, you know. So I would say that's a good positive card to go with the 10 of Pentacles. You know, take it how you need to take it, you know, shoe fit, wear it, lace it right on up. All right, so let's clarify the Page of Swords. See what's happening with that. And we got the Wheel. So this is a closed cycle. This is something that's closed. This somebody that's looking, they know they ain't got access to you no more. They know they can't even fuck with you. You know, they probably even fucking blocked, spiritually speaking, to where they can't even get to you. You know, you see this lion, this griffin on top of the wheel, thrusting the fucking spear at the Diablo. You know what I'm saying? So while this motherfucker might be trying to climb, you know, trying to find a way into your shit, they being met with brute force. stay the fuck away. So, and 10 represent endings. You know what I'm saying? 10 represent endings. So, this is truly what that is. This is an ending too. You know, we got 10 here and 10 here, right? And then we got judgment. Judgment is 20. So this shit is solidly shut. Like I say, rusted like a damn, you know, like a century safe, rusted shut underwater. You know what I mean? This shit is closed. You got 4 10s out here. So that's a fucking wrap. This shit dead. If you was involved with anybody that heckled you or caused some type of stagnation, caused all type of fucking drama, you know, that you dealt with for a period of time or whatever, you know, these motherfuckers, whoever they is, they asses is shut the fuck down for real. You know, and if you got kids with them, it's probably just only about you and your kids. Real shit. So, yeah, man. Yeah. That's what I'm looking at here. For real. Alright, let's clarify the judgment in reverse. See what's happening with that. Judgment in reverse. Why is the judgment in reverse here? Who's refusing judgment? And we got a Knight of Chalices. So we got an immature motherfucker that's all in their feelings with the 10 of Wands. Damn. Okay. So we got another 10. We got 5 10s out here in this bitch. Come on, man. Come on. Right? And we got the Knave of Chalices or the Knight of Cups. So this motherfucker here is very selfish. You know, the Knight of Cups is, first off, they're not real mature. They're not real mature, you know. They're only a knight. And usually they'll say anything to get their way. Anything to get in your panties, sis. Anything to get your boxers down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anything to, you know, open that slot on the motherfuckers. And, you know what I'm saying. I ain't got to get too graphic. But, you know, this Knight of Chalices really just ain't all that. You know, they just, you know, they're selfish motherfucker. They're about themselves. They're immature. You know, what can you expect from a knight, you know? What can you expect? They talk a good game. They act like they can, you know, come through, you know. They act like they can come through with the real deal, but, you know, when it's all said and done, it's only going to be for a short period of time, and it's only going to be for as long as they're satisfied and as long as their selfish ass needs are being met. Plus, on the bottom of the deck, we got the Queen of Wands. So I would say that this is exemplifying you right now, embodying this energy, male or female. And, you know, right now you being that mover and shaker that you are, you know. You got the energy to move. You got the energy to get things done. You got the wisdom and the know-how to, you know, propagate whatever it is that you want and see it through to the end, you know. Real shit. With vim and vigor, you know, you ain't fucking around, you know. You damn sure good looking, you know what I mean? And you know, you turn heads when you do your thing. You turn heads, you know. People see you and wonder who the fuck you are and what's happening with you, you know, like that. So you captivate people's attention, and you know, it ain't really your fault, you know. It just how it is. So I can see where you know, I can see where this Knight of Chalices, you know, can kind of, you know, be like that. And the Knight of Swords over here too, wanting to be in your business and shit and count your pockets and shit, you know. But we got 5 10s out here, baby. 5 fucking 10s. Real shit. So I ain't got to even speak no more on that shit. You know, the Judgment card is 20. So that's 2 10s and 10 of Wands and the damn wheel out here. Right? And 10 of Pentacles. So, man, talking about some good energy, you know. You stay doing what you're doing, because you, it's obvious that you're winning. So let's pull Let's pull the Sacred Power card and wrap this up and see what's really happening with that. Give me 1 second here. Yep. All right. Let's see what we got here for the advice card. See what we got. What are we gonna get out of this? I'm sure it'll fit. I'm sure it'll be proper for us. You know what I'm saying? This is a real grounded, just like you, real grounded energy, real solid. You know, you ain't giving a fuck about nothing nobody talking about. You just steadfast, like, you know, chilling. You humble. You know, you just doing you. Motherfuckers talking shit around you, spreading rumors, spreading gossip, lying and shit. You ain't budging. You ain't fucking even flinching on this shit. It's like, fuck all them. Real talk. You're gonna have a problem anyway fucking with the Queen of Wands. I mean, the motherfucker's solid, you know, and with Temperance and the Queen of Wands, like, come on, man. Who you playing with? Who you playing with? Because that's all your ass is doing, is playing. You know? That's all they doing is playing. They didn't fuck with the wrong one. Real talk. So let's check it, Taurus. Let's see what we get from the Sacred Power. I'm going to take it to reflection. Alright? Got reflection out here. Got the wolf. The wolf is a powerful spirit animal. You might want to look that up and find out what your spirit animal is. It might be, you know, check your whole spirit totem. It may be that wolf may be one of your spirit animals. Okay. All right. So here we go. Reflection. Keep your distance. Right. So I already done spoke on how you got motherfuckers clocking you, and you know I done also spoke on how the universe is blocking motherfuckers and keeping them out your cipher. Okay. So then we pull a card that's talking about reflection, and the first motherfucking words that jump off is keep your distance. Okay. So stepping away from others is essential to see the truth in all situations. The wolf asks you to be cautious of the people around you and to honor your own personal space, thoughts, and feelings. Sometimes you need to separate yourself from the pack in order to gain perspective and move on in the direction that benefits you. Brief solitude will bring honest answers. Being emotionally vulnerable and truly honest with yourself, answering those difficult questions and asking what you truly want in life charges you with powerful realizations and understandings. The wolf signifies the influence of addiction, manipulation, and use or abuse scenarios. It is important for you to comprehend the root of these patterns and behavior to bring well-being to your mind, body, and spirit. Recognize that these issues may require professional advice. Seek help. You can rise above the negative impact of your shadow side. That's for damn sure. You know, that's why on this channel I entreat everybody to, you know, look into that and look into the shadow side. You know, I always say, you hear me say this shit all the time, it ain't all love and light. You know what I mean? It ain't all love and light, and you wouldn't even know it was no fucking light if it wasn't no darkness. So, you know, that's some shit that you're gonna have to come through. You know, we all come out of something. Everybody's shit is different. So ain't no judging, ain't no none of that shit. Just roll up your fucking sleeves and go at it. You know, look at yourself in the mirror, grab yourself by the fucking throat, you know, by the collar and shit, and check your goddamn self. That's all it is. Real shit. Alright? So, understanding your needs can be difficult if you spend too much time listening to other people. Say that shit again. Understanding your needs can be difficult if you spend too much time listening to other people. Listen to your instincts. Build a relationship of trust with your intuition, right? Senses and higher self. The more you learn to trust your intuition, the stronger it gets. The more you test it. Because a lot of times you do this shit all the time. Oh, I should have went with my first mind. I was just finna do that too. Well, you should have did it. The more you do it, the stronger it gets. And the stronger it gets, the more you're able to trust it. And the more that you're able to trust it, can't nobody else fuck with you or fool you or play with you. You know what I'm saying? So right now, the wolf asks you to take time away from others so you can separate your thoughts and feelings from the influence of other people. Be careful in communicating with others or oversharing sensitive information that is important to you and your family. Right? That shit is very important. Be careful in communicating with others of oversharing sensitive information that is important to you and your family. Stay clear of gossip and holding secrets for others. If you hold secrets for others, right? If you're holding secrets for others, that makes you liable, to them. And it also involves you with whatever they involved in. So in other words, like if you're holding secrets for a motherfucker, it makes you guilty. That shit can make you guilty. Then the word come out that you knew too, and now you looking like, damn, what the fuck? Because a motherfucker will throw you under the bus. I don't give a fuck how tough motherfuckers talk and all that gang shit that motherfuckers talk. When the shit really go down, all them gang motherfuckers, they be the first ones to roll your ass out under the bus. Real shit. First ones to tell, first ones to snitch. But they want your allegiance. That a bitch. Alright, so to finish it off, it says, what is your source of motivation? And the affirmation is, I am now willing and able to see the truth in all situations. I accept my vulnerability. It adds strength to my being. Okay? But remember, you got to be vulnerable with those that's been battle tested. Those that can hold water. Those that not catty and not that don't get involved in like other people's shit. Shit stirs. That's who you be vulnerable with. Motherfuckers that don't have a loud mouth and quick to want to be seen and shit like that. Avoid them type of motherfuckers, Usually the loudest mouth is the weakest motherfucker in the room. So I've always seen that to be true in my life. The loudest motherfucker, the first one to get knocked the fuck out, straight up. So, hope, Taurus, that this was relevant for you. And hope you take the message, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to who's around you. Keep on clocking your dough and doing your thing. And working on your 10 of Pentacles, baby. Because you earning that shit and you worth every bit of it. All right? Love and paradise to you.